Raider Nation, what's going on? You're watching the Raiders Report brought to you by My TV Choice app. And the first rumor that I'm going to talk about on today's show, are commercials the best thing on television? This one's zero Chucky heads, tuck roll, tuck that. Get rid of commercials for everyone, for everywhere at mytvchoice.com. Download today, mytvchoice.com. Raider Nation, the love is spreading wide on this show because maybe a lot of you are waiting for me to drink those beers. So I want to know what city you're watching from. My hometown in the 570 Danville, PA. Anybody watching from there? Anybody in Oakland? Let me know your city. Comment below if you're watching on YouTube. If you're watching on Facebook, let me know where you're watching from. And remember, use hashtag Raiders in the comment section to get on the show. I want to give a special shout out to Raider Nation for the people who do watch me and for people who do subscribe to the Raiders Report. Again, youtube.com/Raiders Report, the #1 Raiders channel on YouTube. This one's coming in from Adrian_AG Raider_ for life. One word, homework. So he was doing his homework, and then he had to take a Raiders update / Mitch YouTube video. So I think watching me on YouTube is definitely more important than doing your homework for Chucky Heads. Believe it, baby. This one's coming in from Zeus Ramirez. What it do, Renz? What it do? Well, I'm about to do 84 beers in 6 minutes. So, yeah, get your obituaries in the comment section. But Zeus, I don't know if you're a loyal watcher because I like pictures. You guys get to see me, so I want to see what you look like when I look up Zeus Ramirez. I was actually kind of surprised that this is what came up. I was kind of hoping for Zeus. eMoney21, what's going on, my dude? I know you're a loyal watcher. I much appreciate it. How's your day going, Mitch? So it's going pretty good. I'm just hoping to make it to April 3rd at this point. Mark Martinez coming in here again. Guys, remember to use hashtag Raiders to get your questions on the show. Mark Martinez, hashtag Raiders, Josh Oliver in the 4th round could be a sleeper pick while we build the defense, and running back workhorse in the 4 picks. All right, so first 4 picks, I like the idea of going really heavy defense. Here's the thing, though. Josh Oliver, a talented tight end, a sleeper tight end. And when I said this name today at work, I was like, Josh Oliver. Maybe he means Ed Oliver. And then, of course, Tom Downey, who will be on the show a little bit later on answering all your NFL draft questions because he's our NFL draft dude, said Josh Oliver is a sneaky tight end that's pretty athletic. So, Mark, even though you're a little bit cross-eyed in this picture, my man, and after 84 beers, I hope I look like this, that I like Josh Oliver, and Tom does too, so that's a good one. Raider Rico. First off, let's get a picture of Uncle Rico. How much will it be to get a billboard saying fire Tom Cable? An easy way to probably do it is if you guys were to hit me up on Venmo, also at Mitchell Renz 365. We can get one going. But in the comments section, you guys know I don't like Tom Cable. I hate cable. I love YouTube, but I really hate Tom Cable. When you look at the offensive line, they gave up 52 sacks last year. 2016, 2017 combined, they gave up 42. Let's get rid of Tom Cable, and if you agree with me, and if you want to chip in for this, my Venmo, at Mitchell Renz 365, or you guys can just comment below, Fire Cable FCs. Let's get them going. Raider Nation, I like to interact with people on YouTube. I like to interact with y'all on Instagram, and I like when just people in general hit me up. And it's a way that, I can get to know you better. So I want to give a shout out to Raider1276J. Go follow him. I'm going to have to squat here to see this next name. Legacy920. It's one of my awesome dudes here who's always checking me out. I do give him a follow. G King the Great. Nico Castro 19. And then at Danielle Cunningham 9. She looks pretty fine. Oh, all right, Danielle, if you're watching the show, hit me up. Abraham Ali, getting that super chat in. Remember, guys, if you super chat me, you will get on the show. I will 100% give you a shout out. If you don't know how to super chat, there's this little smiley face thing over here, and there's a nice little dollar symbol. You click that, and guess what? Your comment's going to get put on the show. So from Abraham Ali, it looks like this one's just a donation. We can slide that one into the Fire Cable donation box. Remember, use that hashtag Raiders to get your questions on the show, just like my man Jeff Rogers did. Jeff, loyal watcher, much appreciated, my man. Here we go. If Noah Fant, Josh Jacobs, and Cleveland Farrell are all available at pick 24, who you want the Raiders to select? This is a great question. I'm going to go with Cleveland Farrell because I think it's a bigger need at defensive end. With all that being said, I was able to get Josh Jacobs at pick 35 in my latest GOAT mock draft. Go check it out on the Raiders channel, youtube.com/Raiders Report. Humble plug there. And you know that I love Noah Fant. All right, you guys know that I love Noah Fant. He's a very talented tight end. He could probably a top 20 pick. Heck, he could actually go before Cleveland Farrell, and I wouldn't totally be surprised by it. But Cleveland Farrell at pick 24, I think is a good steal, and it fits a bigger need for the Raiders. Yes, we need a tight end, But also at the end of the day, we need some edge rushers because we had 13 sacks last year, ranked dead last in the NFL. The next closest team was 31. Like, think about that for a sec. All right, Michael Miller, much appreciated you watching on Facebook as well. We are live on YouTube, and we are live on Facebook. So, Michael Miller, what you got for me? Any words of the Raiders kicking the tires on any more free agent defensive ends? Deion Jordan and Shane Ray are available for probably pretty reasonable contracts. Well, if you follow me on Twitter, I recently quote tweeted an NFL player. Won't mention any names. He also plays for the Raiders, and he plays linebacker. So I said Ziggy Ansah. I personally don't want Ziggy Ansah to be a Raider. Now, Ziggy Ansah is super talented. Now, we're waiting to see how his medical reports come April 12th. Here's the thing, though. Like, he's injured. And he is very talented, but at the end of the day, he is still injured to me. Ziggy Ansah is an interesting prospect, though. Deion Jordan, Shane Ray, Ziggy's a little bit more talented than him. But if he's healthy, then it's a better option. Ziggy, though, never really healthy. Again, let's give another shout out now to some people who follow me on Twitter, because you guys can interact with me on Twitter at Mitchell Renz 365. That's kind of where I got my start. So at Pierce, shout out to you. I'm going to have to squat again. The Craig Cigar Stud, what's up, my man? Much appreciated. Subwoofer Sub, go follow him. At Mitch5450. You can't really go wrong with somebody with the name of Mitch. And then at AC_Adele_AC. Raider Nation, go follow all these people, all right? Because we're trying to grow the nation on IG. We're trying to grow you on Twitter. Make sure you follow these people. Take a screenshot right now. Ready? Post it on Twitter. I'll give you a retweet. All right, always a Raider. I got this today. I got this DM, and I was absolutely blown away by this. And I think one of the most amazing things that I've seen in a long time. So guess what? I'm about to get sentimental, which some of you might not like, but this is an amazing thing, okay? I first started doing this Raiders show, and now I got people sending me DMs and people tweeting out things like this. So, always a Raider. Adam, get at him at Laugh at Brad. Go follow him. Hoping Raider Nation will show some love for my friend Dan, who died yesterday. We bled silver and black for 20 years together. We share big wins and heartbreaking losses in at Raiders football and in life. He leaves a wife and a teenage son. My heart is broken. #brothers. So, I hit up Always Raider. I love when people send me stuff. So definitely my condolences to you, to your family. He said that he used to watch the Raiders Report with Dan and with his son, and that was unbelievable to me. So everybody right now, please, don't do it for me. Do it for Raider Nation. Do it for Dan. Do it for his son. Can we get a Raider Nation for life in the comments section? Anybody who's watching this, I want you to take a screenshot, and I want you to @ me, and I will retweet every single one. And Dan, if you want to get a GoFundMe going for, or if you guys want to get a GoFundMe going for Dan, slide in my DMs. Let's get something going for him and his family. Again, Dan, Raider Nation for life. You will be missed, and I appreciate everybody who watches my show. And if you guys see stuff like this, spread the word, because Raider Nation for life, man, it's absolutely incredible. All right, now we'll get into some YouTube live comments right now. Damian Flores has just gone blacked out, which is probably what I'm going to be in a few more minutes here. Do you think that if we draft Bosa, he holds out like Joey? No, I don't think so, because I think he can't do that. When you sit out most of your final year, his final year in college, you need to come out and prove it right away. And I think that he understands that. And I don't think he's going to sit out. I also think Joey just kind of did it. He was looking for some extra money, here and there, whatnot. I think Nick's going to come out. He's going to ball out. Expecting very, very high things from him. Dennis Jones. Dennis, my man. Thanks for the shout out, Mitch. You're the man. I'd like to be you are the man. But either way, Dennis, I appreciate the super chat. And remember, guys, if you super chat me, you will 100% get on the show. I always appreciate when I can get this. Dennis, I know I already follow you, but if you guys super chat me on today's show, I'll give you a follow back on IG or Twitter. From Keith Killinsky. I can't read already. Hey, Mitch, I think you need to move from Dallas and go to Vegas, bro. Well, I really like Dallas, personally. The weather's great here. But if you want to personally pay for my hotel or if you want to pay for my new apartment in Vegas, believe it, baby, I'll go to Vegas. We can roll some dice. Mercedes Renz, my man. Great picture. Good friend. He actually lives pretty close here to Dallas. Mercedes, I'm telling you right now, you want to get some beers? You can personally come to Chat Sports, grab a keg, or probably, hopefully we don't have any beers left over after these 84. Let's see how many peeps we can get to slide just $1 into your Super Chat G-string on today's show. No, I'm kidding. I don't even wear underwear. You guys know that. But, seriously, I think if you guys are going to donate $1, send it to my Venmo at Mitchell Renz 365. We'll send it to Dan and his family. All right, Raiders for life. Let's get some more YouTube comments. For Chucky Heads, Quinn Williams before Bosa. all the way, shout out to my daughter, Michelle Rodriguez. Michelle, what's going on? All the way to, Mexico, your #1 fan, Renz. Guys, you guys know I don't speak Spanish. Come on. But yeah, I appreciate everybody watching. I think it's amazing where I can see Raider Nation spreading wide. Quinnen Williams was at my #4 pick in my latest mock draft, my GOAT draft. He's the #1 player on Tom Downey's big board. Again, remember to use hashtag Raiders to get on the show because I'm going to be joined with NFL draft expert Tom Downey while I am going to drink my 84 beers in 6 minutes. Chris, nope. Manny, what do we got, my man? Hashtag Raiders Sweat over Williams at pick 4. I'm going to say no. Now, I understand that Montez Sweat as an edge player probably fits a bigger need for the Raiders. However, Quinnen Williams is the #1 player on Tom Downey's big board. So with that being said, I get the defensive tackle is not our biggest need, but we're 4-12 last year. We have a lot more needs. Sure, the team is looking a lot better, but we have a lot of needs to fit that defensive spot. Quinnen Williams is the best player on the board. Let's go out and take Quinnen Williams. Let's crack open some rumors before I crack open 84 beers. Are the Raiders interested in Dwayne Haskins? This one's too Chucky heads, and people are talking. The Raiders are meeting with quarterback Dwayne Haskins today, April 2nd. Dwayne, why aren't you watching the show? They're holding a private meeting. Can I say that he's holding a private meeting? I'm not sure. Now, I like Dwayne Haskins. Very talented quarterback out of Ohio State. But there's 4 quarterbacks on the depth chart for the Raiders. Maybe 4. I don't know if you can count Nathan Peterman. But are the Raiders actually interested in Dwayne Haskins? This is the question that I want everybody who's watching to think about. Derek Carr is our quarterback 1. We know that. Mike Glennon looks like Tom Downey with a shaved head there at QB2. Nathan Peterman, is he even a quarterback? People are talking. Landry Jones is our QB4. But 2019 is a Derek Carr prove-it year to me, 100%. So, are the Raiders actually interested in Dwayne Haskins? People are talking. And why? Because when you put up 50 touchdowns, 8 interceptions, with a 70% completion percentage in the Big Ten, that gets people to notice. And if it wasn't for somebody who I'm going to talk about here in a little bit, Dwayne Haskins realistically could have won the Heisman. I think you could look at the season that Dwayne Haskins had, and the fact that he didn't win the Heisman, it's going to go down as one of those years where, you're going to look at numbers, you're like, dang, that kid didn't win the Heisman. So, before I get into some of these other quarterbacks, will the Raiders draft a quarterback in the draft? I mean, are we going to take one? Type Y for yes, type N for no. If you're watching on YouTube, if you're watching on Facebook, let me know in the comment section. Y for yes, N for no. More quarterback talk here. Are the Raiders interested in Kyler Murray? You ready? You ready? 4 Chucky heads, believe it, baby. Now, before y'all go nuts, before everyone freaks out, if the Raiders weren't interested in Kyler Murray, I think that would be even more of a red flag. Kyler Murray is a very talented quarterback, and John Gruden has come out and said numerous times that he likes what he sees in Murray, and he's even said that he doesn't believe quarterbacks need to be as tall because of what he's seen in Kyler Murray. And when I first saw this, and I feel like a bunch of you people are going to be like, oh, this is an April Fool's Day joke. Sorry, it's not. But the Raiders did meet with Kyler Murray yesterday in Dallas, and from what I've heard, the meeting went very well. Again, when you have a quarterback with as much talent as Kyler Murray, 69% completion percentage, nice, 42 touchdowns, 7 interceptions, but then also on top of that, a guy who ran for over 1,000 yards last year, he's an unbelievably talented quarterback. So no, the 4 Chucky heads is not an April Fool's Day joke. Did the Raiders meet with Kyler Murray? Yes. Are they interested in Kyler Murray? 100%. Is Gruden think he's really talented? Yes, as he should. But that does not mean the Raiders are going to go out and draft Kyler Murray. Having interest in somebody is much different than going out and drafting him. You got it? Cool. Who's the better quarterback? Kyler Murray or Dwayne Haskins? Would you type H for Haskins or type M for Murray? If you want to know what I think, hit me up on IG or Twitter at Mitchell Renz 365. More quarterback talk here. You ready? Are the Raiders interested in Missouri quarterback Drew Lock? 1 Chucky head. I just think this one's a small shred of truth. And why am I saying that? Because when I have Haskins, I have Murray, I have them ranked higher than Drew Lock. So why would the Raiders go after Drew Lock? Because I'm not quite sure. Because people are putting it out there that Gruden loves Drew Lock. And I'm not saying that Gruden doesn't love Drew Lock. But Gruden loves all quarterbacks. Tell me a quarterback that Gruden doesn't like. I mean, heck, Gruden has come out and said that he liked Nathan Peterman. nothing against Nathan Peterman. Actually, wait, no. Everything against Nathan Peterman, you're not very good. And when I look at the top quarterback prospects in the 2019 draft, Kyler Murray, Dwayne Haskins, Drew Lock, I think the Raiders are doing a great job and creating media buzz that they are interested in the top quarterback prospects in the 2019 draft. Now, I'm going to give a shout out to my guy Tom because he's coming on the show here in a little bit. But Tom literally said, I'm going to say from what it seems like back in like January 2014, that the Raiders are going to start making up these rumors that they're interested in a quarterback simply in the hope that a team's going to trade up and the Raiders can get more picks. So, who's the best quarterback in the 2019 NFL draft? Is it Murray? Is it Haskins? Is it Daniel Jones? I kid. Who's the best quarterback in the 2019 NFL draft? Comment below if you're watching on YouTube, Facebook, anywhere. Let me know in the comment section. I want to give a shout out to today's sponsor, BetDSI. If we're going to chat sports with the best promo code on the internet, believe it, baby. Use Raiders120 for 120% deposit bonus. You put down $100, you're going to get $120 for free. You put down $500, math, $600 for free. Use it. You want to bet on March Madness, you want to bet on the NFL draft, one place to do it, BetDSI, chatsports.com/bet. 3 more rumors, you ready? Are the Raiders trading up for Drew Lock? Oh man, I saw this and I almost went nuts. Tuck rule, tuck that. And I mean, come on, guys. Like, who's putting out these mock drafts where the Raiders are trading up for Drew Lock? Now, NFL mock, what's this guy's name? Chad Rudder of NFL.com released his mock draft, okay? He had the Raiders taking Drew Lock. And I'll be honest, when I first saw that, I literally rolled on the floor laughing, and I thought it was an April Fool's Day joke, and then I was like, wait a minute, this was released a few days before April Fool's Day, so the fact that they have the Raiders trading up to number 2, not just taking them at 4, trading up to 2, we're talking about practice, trading up to 2 to take Drew Lock is absolutely mind-blowing to me. Why would you take Drew Lock at number 2? When you could take Kyler Murray, you could take Dwayne Haskins, let's say you want a quarterback, great. You're going to take Drew Lock at 2? Who are these people at NFL.com releasing this kind of stuff? Bucky Brooks says that Drew Lock is the perfect fit for the Raiders. Drew Lock's NFL comp to me is Derek Carr. If you don't want Derek Carr as your quarterback, let's go out and draft a guy who's pretty similar to him, right? Makes a whole bunch of sense. So, some are things, I put a nice little list here, more likely than the Raiders trading up for Drew Lock. Michael Scott burning a stack of paper. I think that is more likely. Sheldon Cooper becoming an engineer with Wallowitz. Honey Boo Boo becoming Miss USA. Me marrying Tom's fiance at She's Going Downy. Or drinking 84 12-ounce beers in 6 minutes. All more likely than the Raiders trading up for Drew Lock. Speaking of 84 beers in 6 minutes, it's coming up here in a few minutes on April 2nd, 2019. Still can't believe I'm about to do this. Oh, look at that. I'm also going to give away an Antonio Brown jersey. So if you want to win that AB jersey, type AB in the comment section. And also, stay tuned because your name may be called. All right, there's a lot of quarterback talk, which means pressure on Derek Carr, right? Yeah, 4 Chucky heads, believe it, baby. I think that there is legitimate pressure on Derek Carr. Now, that doesn't mean I think that he's going to get the boot. I think the Raiders, again, they're bringing in quarterbacks, which they should. And just because you're a starter 1 year does not mean that you're a locked-in starter the next year. It's the NFL. Shit happens. People come, people go. And if you don't prove your worth, you're going to get tossed. And when I see that the Raiders are meeting with the top 2 quarterbacks in Haskins, in Murray, yeah, again, John Gruden loves quarterbacks. And for some reason, the one quarterback that he's having a little bit of issues with is Derek Carr. Mike Mayock has come out and said a bunch of nice things about Carr. Gruden, not so much. And when I look to see what he's done just, these last 4 years, sure, 2015, 2016, that's the Derek that we want back. I will say this, though. In 2018, I thought Derek grew more as a man and more as a quarterback in 2018, considering everything he's dealt with, okay? And then when you look at his contract breakdown, the reason why I think they're going to keep him around is because that's a serious dead hit if they get rid of him in 2019. Not going to happen. But the reason why I say 2019 is the Derek Carr prove-it year, you go out and get Tyrell Williams. You get a field stretcher like J.J. Nelson. You get Antonio Brown. And if your dead cap hit next year is only $5 million, and if you can't produce in 2019 with the options that they've built around you, plus getting you a protector like Trent Brown in the blind side, guess what, Derek? 2019 is your prove-it year. And if you don't, you're gone. All right, everybody who's watching the show, if you're not already a subscriber, get with it. YouTube.com/Raiders Report. And if you want to get on the show, super chat me and I say super chat me. Now, if you want to get on the show, I'm going to give you a shout out. All it takes is a nice little super chat. And here, when I went live on the last time on the Raiders Report, here are some of the people who super chatted me. Mercedes Renz, great name, great picture, sending me that 1999. And you got Daryl Anderson. Daryl, my OG, my dude, $10. Add another zero on that, my man. Also appreciate you got the picture finally. Raymond, Too High Hawaiian 25 tree. Brian Wilson, old pitcher for the Giants. And then here's some more rolling in here. We got Daryl Anderson. Again, other guys coming in. I'm seeing Alvarado, El Guaro, Pinche. Obviously, I don't speak Spanish. Cali, Cinnabicus. And then Oscar, Kenny, and Oldofo. Everyone, again, thank you so much for the super chats. If you don't know how to super chat, there's a little thing below the comment section. It looks like a dollar bill. Super chat me for Chucky Heads. I'll give you a shout out on the show. All right, let's get into that last rumor. Carr angry. Yep, just an automobile being very upset. No, is Derek Carr angry? This one's to Chucky Heads, and Derek Carr's the one that's talking. And maybe he's not talking, but there's a saying that a picture is worth 1,000 words, right? Is that the right saying? I'm not quite sure. But the Raiders are meeting with Kyler Murray and Dwayne Haskins. And we know there's a whole bunch of rumors surrounding Carr's future with Oakland. And when I think about what Derek Carr has come out and said and, some of these other things that have happened, I understand Derek's a little bit upset. And he tweeted out a photo, after the Kyler Murray meeting here in Dallas. And it was literally a picture of Derek Carr like this. Like, hey, I'm watching you. And the fact that Derek Carr is watching, I think it's an interesting concept, and I can tell he's a little bit annoyed. I mean, I think we can all agree this offseason, Derek has shown a little bit of a different side. He's always been kind of quiet, but hey, he's picking fights with Stephen A. Smith, which I love. Still waiting to get on that rumble. And now he's tweeting out things, hidden messages. Derek, I like it. I'm about it. It helps my show. But I can tell you're a little upset. You just got to prove everyone wrong. With that being said, with all these Derek Carr rumors, there's truthers and there's people who just don't believe in Derek Carr. Can the Raiders win a Super Bowl with Derek Carr as the quarterback? I want you to type B for believe it, baby, or type T for tuck rule, tuck that. If you want to know what I think, hit me up on IG or Twitter at Mitchell Renz 365. Raider Nation, what's going on? While you were watching rumors, I was busy pouring 84 beers. That way I'd be able to drink 84 beers in 6 minutes. Also remember, use hashtag Raiders in the comments section because in a few seconds, I'm about to be joined with NFL draft analyst Tom Downey. So he's going to be answering your questions. So it's not just going to be some weird guy drinking a whole bunch of beers. No, you're also going to be able to ask questions and watch at the same time. Here's the thing though. Pouring 84 beers takes a lot of time. So while you were watching Raiders, me and the crew, we were busy pouring those beers, so here it is for you, just a little bit fast forwarded. Raider Nation, what's going on? You're watching 84 beers in 6 minute challenge. Antonio Brown was traded to the Raiders, and I tweeted out like an idiot that I would drink 84 beers in 6 minutes. Now here's the thing. Last time I did a beer challenge, I did 6 beers in 6 minutes. Drinking 84 full beers would literally kill me. For Chucky Heads, believe it, baby. So I'm going to do 84 shots of beer, 1 ounces, which comes out to 7 beers, one more than I did before. So 7 beers in 6 minutes. Will I get it done? People are talking. Let's speed it up. And I'm here with Tom Downey, and if it sounds weird, it's because my mic is a little bit farther away from me.
Get it out of the way.
Just in case I need to hurl. I drank
He's super nervous.
I am super nervous. I am. So, and if anybody's like Mitch, it's 84 beers. 84 beers is literally impossible. And if you don't like it, I'm going to put my hater shades on.
There you go.
They're also Chat Sports, so if you want some Chat Sports shades, hit me up at IG or Twitter at Mitchell Renz 365. Luckily, though, we are about to get to the beer drinking soon, Tom. Yeah. But luckily, our sponsor, BetDSI, they've been nice enough, and they've hooked us up with some odds. And odd enough, you enjoy these way too much. Way too
so
much.
nervous right now.
I am very
Pretty
nervous.
fun.
Yeah,
I
I am
like
very nervous. All right, what do we got here?
All right.
What are the odds?
Will you finish all 84 beers? Yes is plus 316. So odds say no, you're not.
Yeah.
Heavily in favor of no, you're not.
No.
Minus 409 right there.
That's not.
Steep change from last time.
Yes.
Where they also doubted you, to be fair.
That's fair. I get it.
And then you changed things around and you managed to get it done.
All right, what about the time in to finish then?
The over-under in the time is 6 minutes, 13 seconds.
So for everybody that's watching, if you think that I'm going to finish in
Yeah.
under 6 minutes, 13 seconds, type a U for under. If you think it's going to be over, type an O for under or over. I can't even think already. I'm shook.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's real
shook.
nervous right now.
Oh, man.
He's real nervous.
All right, so.
There were some other props, though, by the way.
Yeah, there were
There were some more ones
we'll
here.
Get to them, we'll get to
Will
them.
you puke? It is even money, minus 115.
So luckily,
He's totally going to puke,
I'm
by
going
the
to
way.
work my way over
He's
the
totally
garbage
gonna do it.
can because I
Don't
almost
worry.
threw up last time.
Don't
Look,
worry.
Before we had a little garbage can.
We're good now. We're good. We got the big one.
We got a bigger one now, so that'll be interesting. And then the last one, if anybody knows me, they know that I get bloody noses really frequently. I've had 3 bloody noses in the last 24 hours. Alcohol makes your blood a little bit thinner. I'm actually a little bit worried that I might get a bloody nose on today's show.
I'm worried that the nerves are going to make you just like freak out and like just melt down on the floor.
Oh,
You're going to full-on fetal position here is my number one fear right now.
That's true. All right, Tom. Oh, looks like we already accidentally started the count.
Oh, cheater.
Ah.
Cheater. Producer Brett's trying to rig the events here.
So let's bring the table up so
Yeah.
everyone can see the
Make
beers.
sure I hit the-
We'll
make sure I
bring
hit the
them
right
up, and we're getting ready to start. We have a beer counter below, so you guys can kind of keep track of, see how the beers are flowing for us.
There we go.
And also, you have the timer down there, 6 minutes. How far does this thing have to go up? Because,
All the way up.
oh my lord.
All the way up. There we go.
This is really high. Keep
It will
going.
not go any higher. So this is max height here.
Oh boy. Oh boy. All right.
How you feeling? Good?
I mean, I've definitely felt better. I've definitely have done things in my life.
We're going to have producer Brett adjust the camera so you guys can see the beer a little bit more clearly.
Okay, so again, guys, it is 84 shots of beer, 84 1 ounces of beer, 84 for AB. In total, 7 beers. I did 6 beers in 6 minutes last time. So when I first start these, we'll get the timer
So
going.
I want you guys to pay attention to the minute mark. Because last time around, you went really hard and you got through 3 beers in like a minute.
Yep.
And then you felt real sick.
Oh, yeah.
So that's where things are going to get a little dicey this time around.
All right.
All right.
Raider Nation.
You good to go? Producer Brett, are you ready to go with the timer? Alert for everyone and producer Brett. Mitch says he's going to do two at a time.
Yep.
He's going to spill a bunch, I feel like.
I hope not. I'm going to
Okay.
try not to. And I will say this. If I am going to throw up, I will try to give you
It's going to be hilarious.
I will try to give you a warning, but I'm going to throw up over there. Okay? All right, guys. I
Well,
love you.
midway through, we'll switch spots so he
I
doesn't have
love
to
you.
like
Make
reach
sure you
over
guys
me.
share this stuff on social media, and also remember to use hashtag Raiders in the comments so you can also get some draft answers from Tom.
He's wearing glasses so you can't see him cry, by the way.
Yeah, and I don't want you guys to see me absolutely tear up. Also, afterwards, if I'm okay, we're gonna do a little bit of drunk Q&A.
Could be hilarious, too.
All
All right, you ready to go, Mitch?
hang on. Yep. All right.
All right, producer Brett, are you ready? All right, 3, 2, 1, go. 2 beers in, there we go. 2 of the shots down. The people outside the studio are currently cheering at Mitchell, by the way, the randoms in our building. All right, that's 6 then. 8 down. How are your arms feeling?
I'm already getting tired.
He's getting tired. 10. Oh, by the way, first beer was Miller Lite. The rest of the beers are going to be Bud Light. Yeah, corn syrup difference there. 12. 14. I think his neck's getting tired, by the way. Producer Brett was worried about me having to count. It looks like he's got it on track, though. So I will say we're already at a slower pace right now. We're 45 seconds in, and he's only about to finish 2 beers in a minute. All right, this will be 24 at about the 1 minute mark. How you feeling, Mitch?
We'll see.
All you guys didn't hear. All you said was, we'll see. 26. 28. Ooh, I hear it sound. Ooh. Gonna move the trash can in front of me. I'm in what they call the splash zone. 34. 36. All right, switch spots now. I'll throw these away for you. 3 beers a minute and a half in. Sorry, 36 beers, minute and a half in here. On track, that's 40. 42. You're halfway through, and you got a full 4 minutes to go. You shushed me. All right, 46 then, and this is 48 with 3:45 to go. How you feeling? Only burps. That's all he can respond in. There's 50. He's mad that I'm laughing at him. Sorry. 52 with a good 3:20 to go here, Mitch. He said a swear under his breath. $56. He says he's shaking right now, by the way. 58. And here comes 60. Gotta be honest, I'm impressed at your pace so far. Super impressed right there. Still 2 minutes and 50 seconds. You're at 60.
Yep, you're right.
How you feeling there, buddy? He's all right? All right. He's only got 14 more to go. Or excuse me, 24 more to go. Now he's got 22.
14 would be great.
2:25. No nosebleed yet, by the way, either, folks, here. 64. He's going to center up these last 6 on this 12-pack.
Yep.
66 beers with 2 minutes to go, Mitch.
Right here, yeah. I'm shaking.
His hands, if you guys can't tell, by the way, are shaking.
Can you move those over?
Yeah, I'll move those over for you. Oh my God. 18 more to go. 16 more to go with a minute 40. There you go. 70 beers down. 72. So by the way, this is already better than last time. He did this in under 5 minutes. He did 6 beers in 4.5 minutes. Can we appreciate that regardless of what happens here? He's totally got this, by the way. All right. Feel your stomach? You're a little engorged there, my friend. A little swollen in the stomach. 74. 76. You got 8 beers left. Minute to go. 6 beers left, minute to go. What he just mumbled was, his mouth is full of spit. 6 beers, 40 seconds.
Yep.
You got this. He also just said a swear again, by the way, under his breath. 30 seconds to go. 4 beers left. 20 seconds to go. 2 beers away.
Just gotta hold it out.
He's just staring at that timer with 10 seconds left and going, can I just drag it out? Final 2 beers. Stop that timer, producer. Brady did it. I'm gonna gently touch you right now, okay? On your shoulder. I don't think we're out of the woods yet in terms of him not puking, by the way. But he did do it. He did do it, Mitch. How proud are you right now? Where in terms of life accomplishments does this work? He doesn't want to talk right now. He doesn't want to talk. We'll put the mic a little bit closer in case he does want to talk at some point soon. That was a big burp right there.
It's definitely better than the 6 beers, though.
Really? Okay.
No, I'm saying in terms of accomplishments.
Oh, okay. That makes more sense. I thought there was like how you were feeling.
Use hashtag Raiders in the comments section.
I think we're gonna move to the live Q&A portion now of the show. How about this? I'll read off the questions. If you want to answer, give me a thumbs up. If you want me to do it, give me a thumbs down. Deal? All right, there you go. So we got the plan there. So again, use hashtag Raiders to get your questions on the show. We'll see how much Mitchell chimes in here, but he did accomplish it. He did finish 84 beers in 6 minutes while wearing his Derek Carr jersey. An impressive accomplishment for you there, Mitchell. So I'm very proud of you. Very proud.
Thanks.
You did your family and your Chat Sports family proud today. Very, very good. All right, so first question. We got some super chats coming as well from Jedi Gallon. Do you think Carr has a great year if he's healthy? Do you want to answer this one, Mitchell? Thumbs up or thumbs down?
What's the question?
Derek Carr has a great year if he's healthy.
Yeah, I mean, this is definitely a prove-it year for Derek. Definitely a prove-it year for Derek.
Do you want to mic you up right now?
Yeah, let's
or
do
no?
that.
Okay. You got it?
Yeah, let me figure it out. Yeah, that looks good. Yeah, I mean, it definitely could be. I like Derek a lot this year. It's definitely a prove-it year. A lot of talent, AB, Tyrell Williams, and J.J. Nelson.
All right. From Ryan Tremper, I want Khalil Mack's replacement. That's Ed Oliver with a lot of ... dots at the end.
See, I don't really get that comparison. I like Ed Oliver.
That's correct. You have no confidence right now in what you're saying, do you?
Hang on, I need to burp. Talk.
Okay. No, I think Mitch was on the correct track there, though, that Ed Oliver is an interior pass rusher, Khalil Mack's an edge rusher. Now, if you mean replacement in the sense of premier defensive player, then I do think that makes some sense. Great one coming in from Brad. What if John Gruden invited you to go out for beers right now? Do you go?
Oh, send it. Believe it, baby. If John Gruden would ask me to do, I shouldn't say anything. That could be a lot of things. Brad, first off, get a picture. If anybody wants to grab beers with me right now at this point, I would probably totally be down for it. And also, this is actually, I have a date, and
Tonight.
she told me. She told me that she wouldn't go out with me if I didn't finish the beers. So
Well, you finished it. There you go.
that means we're going out. You better be buying. You better be buying.
All right, Tanner Cooper. Is a Chris Harris Jr. trade possible? I don't know about you, Mitch. I have a tough time seeing the Denver Donkeys trading him in division to Oakland.
I mean, anytime we're going to talk about the Denver Donkeys, I don't really know what's going on. And when I think of Harris, I think of the NBA 2K League. So let's move on at this point.
Hot Wheels 84. Jalen Richard over under 70 yards total. 700 yards total. sorry.
70, I'm going to go with the over.
Good answer. 700 yards total.
Hang on.
Get a picture, Hot Wheels.
I'll go over. I mean, when you look at Jalen last year, he had, 68 receptions. Tied with Jared Cook, who's no longer part of the team. I mean, I think Jalen's still going to be an important important part of the team. It's just like, there's a lot of other options now instead of just Jalen for Carr to check down to. So I'll go over, but you guys know this show's not about me or Tom.
Certainly not about me.
So you guys can probably think. Anthony, hey, bud. What's going on?
Will Tyrell Williams and Antonio Brown be the best wide receiver duo in the NFL? I feel like Mitch is steadily getting worse right now, actually. I feel like it's impacting him more and more. I'll handle this one. You just go ahead and breathe a little bit here. Do some breathing. I think they could be up there. I don't know if they're going to be the best receiver core in the NFL. Manny Bruce Salvador says, I love you, Mitch. You're crazy. What do you think about trading back with the Giants for their 2 picks at 6 and 17?
See, I think the only issue with that is I don't think the Giants would take the number 4 and give up 6 and 17. I mean, sure, ideally. Now, hang on.
Sunglasses off. Do you want to hold my sunglasses?
I don't know. This lights are bright. Ideally, Dave Gettleman is an idiot. So maybe Dave would do this. However, it's just one of those things now, if we could pull this off, I would 100% do it. But I don't
think the Giants are that dumb?
Yeah, but then again, I was like, they're never going to trade OBJ.
And then they traded OG.
Then they traded OBJ.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
All right, Anthony McCurry says he's late. How many beers did he get down? Mitch did all 84 beers in 6 minutes.
Yep. So Anthony,
By the way, he was at a faster pace than he was last time.
I want to say I've been practicing, but that sounds terrible. But Anthony, all I ask, man, just get a pic. You can see what I look like, guys. Like the only reason why I do it is because I just want to see what you look like. So let's do that.
All right, X51. What do you think the Raiders' record will be this season?
Boy, hit me up on IG at Mitchell Renz 365.
He doesn't want to admit what it really feels. All right, Hector Ruiz says, Tom, who is the defensive prospect we're looking to trade up for? If you're trading up from number 4, it's probably one of the edge guys, Josh Allen, or more particularly Nick Bosa. But I think for Bosa, you probably have to get to number 1. But if you're moving back up into like the top 10, it's probably Devin White if he slides. By the way, I think Devin White's a real option for the Raiders there at number 4. I think it's someone like Ed Oliver, or if you go interior defensive end, a different edge rusher if they slide a little bit further down. With maybe a team like the Lions wants to move down, you can give up one of your first and a second, or both your first-round picks.
Can I ask a favor? Is there a way we can get the YouTube thing on the bottom?
Yes. All right. Tony Alvarado says, subscribe. This is what Mitch wanted. YouTube.com/Raiders Report. Oh, he's doing a photo. That's what he wants to do. That makes sense there.
Hey, selfie time.
Tony Alvarado, draft a new offensive line coach. Mitch, what do you think about that?
Yeah, Tom Cable's fucking terrible. Or terrible.
He dropped an F-bomb. That's the first time he's done that on a show, I think.
Sorry, Brett. Yeah, he's not good. FCs. We want FCs for fire Cable.
All right, from another Mitchell, this one's Mitchell Judah. Do you see Colton Miller panning out?
Yeah, because I think he was really injured last year, and I think when he was healthy, he was pretty good, and I mean, he's a really solid athlete. I hope.
The correct answer is not if Tom Cable's there.
Yeah.
Ask Seattle.
Keep talking.
All right, Inland Princeps. Ooh, he's he's fine. He's fine. He's fine, guys. He's fine. Inland Princeps. Will the Raiders draft A.J. Browner and Keel Harry? I could see an outcome where they're both on the board for those late first round or late first round picks, but I don't know if the Raiders actually would, given the amount of investment they put on receivers right now. You okay, Mitch?
I don't know. She's taking pictures of me.
Okay, he's not happy right now. All right, LV Party Bus. Number 4, Josh Allen. Number 24, Byron Murphy. Number 27, Montez Sweat. He'll slide. I actually don't see Montez Sweat sliding that much. This isn't a Maurice Hurst situation where the heart condition prevented him from being out there on the field. I think it makes a lot more sense for him still to go top 10 because he competed at the Combine and everything. I know you saw the preview one that we're not even going to go to. Maybe we will. I don't know.
We are.
All right, second round pick, top linebacker, what you think? I think that makes sense. I think there's a decent chance Mac Wilson's there in round 2. If you do pull that off, that's an A-plus draft, one of the best ones I've seen in quite some time. I mean, those are two of my top 10 guys and 3 of my top 20 guys, I think. Mitch is still going to breathe here. Liberals are icky with a fantastic profile pick. Josh Allen, Josh Jacobs, Cleveland Ferrell, and then Chris Lindstrom at number 35, Drew Sample, Corey Ballantyne. I especially think Sample and Ballantyne are, if not likely, pretty good targets there, round 4 and round 5. I love Josh Allen at 4. I might swap Ferrell and Jacobs just for feasibility purposes, but that's a really good, strong draft as well. All right, Jacob Raya Rivera. It's official. Chris Warren confirmed not 270, he's 285. There you go.
Really? Is that official?
I don't think so.
Oh.
You guys can put anything in the comments. I think Mitch will fall for it right now. All right, Daryl Anderson says, what's to know what I was smoking when I did his draft? I assume he means my last mock draft.
Kyler Murray at number 4.
And then the Raiders worked him out the next week, so I wasn't that off base.
People are talking.
Just saying.
People are talking, Daryl.
Tanner Cooper, question for both. Who are your favorite current draft prospect sleepers?
So who's your favorite cat?
Oh, because of the pet cat thing, because you didn't know what a pet cat was.
You guys know what a pet cat is?
As it relates to the NFL draft, if I ask you guys a question, who is your favorite pet cat, and I put pet cat in quotes.
I would say Garfield.
Okay. I mean, that's probably the correct answer.
Nobody knows what that means.
Unless Babu counts as a cat.
I'm going to go with my favorite prospect.
Technically, it's sleeper prospect, if that helps.
Isabella, but he's probably not even a sleeper anymore.
I feel like a
unfortunately.
lot of the guys that we'll mention as sleepers aren't really sleepers. So in terms of actual sleepers, I'll keep throwing out Jazz Ferguson, who's Jalen's brother, and was at LSU, then got kicked out, and he's tall and fast. So he's like DK Metcalf, but went to Northwestern State, and also not as good as DK Metcalf. Just say.
All right, James.
Yeah, James Magnolia, Hollywood Brown with AB. What do you think there, Mitch?
I don't know. I at this point, like with the whole Hollywood Brown thing, like the Liz Frank injury scares the hell out of me.
Understandable.
And he's a small receiver. He's literally less than me. I feel like when I started the show, I was probably like 170.
What are you at now?
How many? I don't know. 172.
Who can do ounces into weight?
Math. More importantly, this next question, Coley, he's got it.
Oh,
and
it's gone.
Gone.
It's gone. Producer Brett, we're going to go to Chris Gardner instead. Who do you like better, Fant or Hawk? I like TJ Hawkinson more. As Mitch likes to point out, I'm super high on Hawkinson.
If you change the H to C,
Stop
Tom would
it.
be all about it. I like
it.
Hawkinson too, though,
Thank
but
you.
Noah Fant's a very talented tight end as well. It's just Hawkinson's a more all-around better tight end.
Producer Brett is not pleased with you right now.
Well,
Anyway,
it's because we said Hawk with a C in tight end. I don't think you can say that in one show.
you just did it again.
Savior something.
Do you think the Raiders will go get Kyler Murray? Me personally, I don't think they should. What do you think, Mitch?
No, I think we should give Derek Carr. I like Derek Carr. I'm a Derek Carr truther.
I do too.
I think you're just saying that because you're on the Raiders report.
Maybe.
But, I think Kyler Murray would be fun. To be honest, I think it's a win-win situation. I like Kyler Murray. He's a really talented quarterback. You don't put up those kind of numbers in college if you're not talented. It's just like, I think it's a 2019 prove-it year for Carr in terms of money. I want to see what he's got because he dealt with a lot of shit last year. And when I see 2015, 2016, if we have a solid team like we do around him this year, I think good things will happen. So.
All right, from Noah, how many yards and touchdowns will Derek Carr throw for Mitchell? Your prediction, please.
4,238.
Oddly specific, but like how many touchdowns?
Wait, what was the question?
Yards and touchdowns.
Oh,
not just yards.
30.
Okay, there you go. Jeremy, defensive back coach, any word who gets it yet? Nothing new? Nothing new. There's your answer.
Tom Downey.
Y'all don't want that.
You wouldn't take it?
I mean, I'd take it, but you have to guarantee
sports fire, Tom.
my salary for a year, I think. All right, from Kirk Magnum, Mitch, don't even go there. Who will be our second starting quarterback? That's why I said it wrong. Rookie, Worley, or other? I know it's Magnum, but I want to
Who will be our second starting corner?
Yeah.
I'm going to go Worley.
You're going to go Wood? Okay, I think that makes
Yeah.
some sense there. I am curious to see how they approach cornerback in the draft, too. 'Cause
I had them taking Byron Murphy in my latest mock, so.
Byron's there. I think you just draft him and plug him in as your number 2 there. All right, Charlie Anderson. Here's a good one. Would you chug 7 more beers if the Raiders would fire Tom Cable today?
Am I allowed to puke?
Of course.
I'll chug. How about this? I'll drink 1 more beer if Tom Cable gets fired today.
Only one?
Do we have more beer?
We can get more beer, Mitch.
Somebody go get me 1 more beer. That's how much I want Tom Cable to get fired.
Okay. Jesus Hernandez, did you use a stunt double for the beer, Mitch? You're being accused that you were a stunt double today.
I don't think anybody can duplicate me.
Good answer. Also, he's not that good of an actor. He wouldn't be able to do it there. All right, Felipe Cervantes. Ooh, this is interesting. Quinnen at 4, Devin Bush at 24, Mac Wilson at 27, Nasir Adderley at 35. What do you think, Mitch?
Solid A.
Easy A+. Problem is, I have a tough time seeing Adderley and Bush being on the board for you at those picks.
See, the only thing also is
Bush isn't gonna have top
Paul Gunther doesn't really believe in taking a linebacker, I feel like, that early. And you're
Sure.
taking 2 in the first round, so.
You got the best linebacker depth in the NFL now, though.
Sure.
You built that position out real quick there.
Sure.
All right, Ruben, do you think the Raiders' new stadium will be finished in time for 2020?
Hold on.
Okay, he's gonna take a break here. I'll do this one. I would hope so. I don't. Oh, he's spitting into the trash can. Not a good sign for Mitchell here. Still got some time here to keep going. Let's move to the next one here. Manny Bruce Salvador. He's just spitting right now. I'll let you guys know if he does anything worse. Raiders head-to-head, Fant has better numbers than Hawkinson. For their career, yeah.
Yeah, but numbers.
They lie. There you go. Speaking of numbers lying, Hector Ruiz, if Jalen Ferguson is at 24, is it too high to take him?
Yeah.
Yeah. athleticism matters in athletics, and Jalen Ferguson has really bad athleticism. Like, horrifically bad. I don't know how he got so many sacks at Louisiana Tech.
If we ran a 40-yard dash right now, who would win?
I would win. You would stumble over halfway through and go puke on the sidelines.
Raider Nation,
You would
who
not
would win?
finish.
Tom or me? Comment.
You would not.
Comment.
You would not. You could not run 40 yards without puking right now. There's no way. Your stomach would not be able to handle that amount of shuffling.
People are talking.
All right. You could do his 8+ second 3-cone drill in that amount of time, though. Daniel Ruiz, any relation, Daniel and Hector, by the way, let us know. Would you take Josh Jacobs at pick number 24?
Would I know?
What about pick 27?
Nope.
What about pick 35?
Yep, that's why I did
what
it in my latest mock draft. Now, here's the thing. Like, I like Josh Jacobs. He's our number 1 running back here at Chat Sports. But, I mean, with Isaiah Crowell, I'm not an Isaiah Crowell truther. And I like Jalen Richard. I want them to bring back beast mode. I just don't think taking Jacobs is the bigger need. I think if I was the Raiders, I would, I don't know, go with defense. Why are you giving me that look?
Oh, it was a different question that producer Brett and I didn't know the answer to, so we agreed to skip it.
I didn't see it.
Yeah, I know you didn't. All right, Anthony Dittmer, who is the biggest sleeper on the Raiders team to have the biggest / breakout year? So who's the top sleeper on the Oakland team right now?
I feel like I should say Whitehead. He's not a sleeper. I'm just trying to get on his good side.
Good answer. Good answer, Mitch.
I'm going to go Eric Harris.
Okay, you're just also trying to stay on his good side, aren't you?
Eric likes me.
I know he does.
follow
That's why I said stay on his good
We
side.
follow each other.
How mad would you be if I said Seth Roberts?
I don't know if I'd be mad because he's still on the team. He's making
It's not
$4.65
gonna
million,
be Seth.
and I just don't get it with Seth.
Does Maurice Hurst count, or is that like too obvious?
You know what?
Because I think he's going to break out this season.
I don't know if it's a sleeper. I'm going to go Arden Key. Arden Key
Okay.
led the team last
Okay.
year with 11 QB hits. I think he's going to lead the team in sacks,
I like that.
QB hits. I'm going Arden Key.
All right, Air HXM. Mitch, do you believe that Gruden's plan is coming together?
Kinda. I really do. Like, in the beginning, I was kind of like, John, my man, like, what are you doing? But now I'm kind of getting to that point where I'm getting a little bit interesting.
Yeah, Mitch gets freaked out now when the producers start laughing because he's too drunk to focus on doing his actual show. Jacob says Ed Oliver, number 4, DeAndre Baker, number 24, Zach Allen, number 27. He says, by the way, the Chris Warren thing was a joke from earlier. Remember? What was that?
It's Sheldon's left. You don't watch Big Bang Theory?
Do it again and stare at the camera. All right, I'm going to gift that later for you guys. Don't worry. It's going up on Twitter. Got him. I am fine with Ed Oliver at 4. He is my number 4 overall player. I'm not that high on Baker Allen, but it does, I think, would fit well for the Oakland Raiders, so I wouldn't be opposed to that by any means either. Matthew Riggs, if Bosa or Williams isn't there at number 4, would it be bananas to take Greedy at number 4? What are you looking for?
Sunglasses.
Oh, do you want it back on? Here you go.
My eyes are okay.
All right, his eyes are watering or whatever. Greedy at 4. What do you think?
I think it's too high. I think if you would have asked me this like 2 months ago, I probably would have been on board for it. But when you showed me the film, when we talk about it here at the studio, like it's just a little bit too inconsistent. I like Greedy a lot, and I think if we could guarantee Greedy's upside with Garyon Conley, I would probably
That's
say
fantastic,
yes.
yeah. But you can't guarantee it.
Can't guarantee.
Exactly. And if Bosa and Williams are off the board, that means that one of Josh Allen, Devin White's there. And I think that'd be the pick.
Holy shit! I forgot we were doing this.
Yeah, type AB if you want a free Antonio Brown jersey. Put it in the comment section. Type AB. You okay there, bud?
Yeah, I'm good. I feel okay. I'm not gonna throw up. Hopefully.
All right, good. Trash can's right here.
And here's the thing, though, guys. So I'm going to be doing a lot more giveaways here. So there's a few ways. I am about to give away an Antonio Brown jersey. And if you guys aren't a subscriber, you have a 0% chance of getting this jersey. And if you want to subscribe, please do. It's at youtube.com/Raiders Report. And also, interact with me on IG, on Twitter, at Mitchell Renz 365, because I tweeted out and I posted on IG, who wants an Antonio Brown jersey? So, type AB if you want an Antonio Brown jersey right now. Let's let him curate a little bit. Let's let him marinate.
Producer Brett's real worried right now about Mitch doing this giveaway.
Why?
Because you're drunk.
I'm not drunk. I'm tipsy. Oh my God! It sounds like a
Potato,
normal day
potato.
here at Chat Sports. We have kegs. Seriously, put that tight. Or
he's
what
not
am I
drunk.
saying? AB, if you want a free Antonio Brown jersey. But again,
Oh, God.
so I tweeted out. I did all these things, and the way that I did this is I did it for somebody that subscribes, for somebody that interacts with me on IG, for somebody that interacts with me on Twitter. Okay. So these are all the steps. You got more points. We did a little bit of a drawing here. And we got a winner. We did get a winner. So, The winner of the AB jersey is Vic. So at Vic1997, I want to say congratulations to you. You need to slide in my DMs. I don't know what that is.
This is me about to say I'm told that Vic's watching right now, actually.
Oh, he is?
He is watching. So there you go, Vic. Go DM him at Mitchell Renz 365.
So Vic,
secure that jersey.
Slide into my DMs. You have 24 hours. Slide in my DMs. No nudes. All I ask is a little bit of a screenshot. We'll send a, we'll tweet this out, and then I'll get you the size and whatever AB jersey you want, and we'll go from there.
All right. Producer Brett, has Vic said anything in the chat right now yet? So Producer Brett's going to get up Vic's comment here in just a second. But again, make sure you guys are subscribed. YouTube.com/Raiders Report. Mitchell, do more giveaways. See? I got you, buddy.
More giveaways. We're going to do another one. Do you guys want me to do an AB jersey giveaway? You want me to do a Chris Warren? I don't know. Let me know what jersey you guys would want me to give away.
Maybe a first-round pick jersey later? Whoever gets drafted?
People are talking.
Throwing out thoughts there. All right, there he is. There's Vic for you.
What does that mean?
Mr. Big Chest, AB.
Oh, yeah, shit.
Yeah. How did you forget that?
I don't know. I can't read. NBC, AB.
Is the text like blurry for you right now? Like,
the camera's
are your
in
beer
between.
goggles like super bad right now?
The camera's in between, like
Okay.
right where we're looking.
All right. Let's get back to some more comments here then. Congrats again, Vic. Charlie Anderson says, Mitch has gained 5 pounds and 4 ounces just in beer today. Thanks for doing the math for us. I assume the math is correct.
Thanks, Charlie.
I like this one from Michael Miller. How far down the draft board has Ja'Kai Polite fell?
4th round.
Yeah, probably about that. I can't justify a top 100 pick on a player that I really liked on film. He was going to be a top 20 guy for me. And then he gets to the combine. He's not in shape. He interviews terribly with teams and with the media. I don't know how you show up to the biggest interview of your life. You put on a bunch of bad weight. Your number one trait was your explosiveness and your agility and your speed. You test terribly. You may or not have faked an injury at some point. You're out of shape. And then you tell NFL teams that you don't watch film of yourself. How do you do that as a soon-to-be pro athlete? And also, you tell the media that you didn't like the way teams talk to you and how they challenge you.
I'll be honest with you, Tom. I did the exact same thing here at my Chat Sports interview, and here I am.
No, you didn't.
Here I am.
No, you didn't.
If you guys want to get hired by Chat Sports,
All right.
do exactly what Ja'Kai
Stacy
Polite did.
Clark says, it's my turn to drink beers over on the Cowgirls channel. Here's the thing, and I'm more than happy to admit this. I cannot outdrink Mitch. I cannot do what he did. I will die.
I'll double it.
Wait, why am I doubling it for who? Me?
I don't know at this point.
You're just throwing out doubling it. All right, TJ Monroe. I don't buy into the idea that Derek is mad about looking at any quarterbacks. I also don't see drafting garbage Murray like some idiots think, at Tom Downey.
I don't really think he's...
I threw
How
him
do
at
you
him.
even say he's garbage, though? Like, I agree. I think the Raiders are going to stick with Carr, but I think the Raiders are doing this... I got a burp. As like it's trade bait. Like at the end of the day, the Raiders are trying to get better. If they can get more first-round picks from other teams that are looking for a quarterback, like maybe they can do that. And I think that's what the Raiders are doing. Like I think they're doing the right things by going out, looking at Dwayne Haskins, looking at Kyler Murray, trading up for Drew Lock, like all these
Terrible
other
idea.
quarterbacks. Absolutely terrible idea. But at the end of the day, I think they're doing the right things moving forward. But I wouldn't say Kyler Murray's garbage because I really like Kyler Murray.
All right, Justin Hackler, how far down the draft board has Jalen Ferguson fell? For me, he's in the Ja'Kai Polite range for different reasons. For Ferguson, I know the production was out of this world, so was every Hawaii quarterback, and they were all terrible. But for Ferguson, when you have that bad of agility drills, and you already showed on tape that you weren't a good bender around the edge, I can't justify you going in the top 75 picks where I actually do think he ends up going. I think he goes round 2 or round 3, possibly early. In those 2 rounds, I mean.
I'll be honest, I wasn't listening.
That's fine. All right, next one from the greatest. I would take Josh Allen, number 1 overall, hands down, rookie of the year for sure.
Right,
Were you listening that time?
my
All right,
hands
hands
are-
down.
my hands
Good
are
call.
down.
Hands down.
Get a picture. I like Josh Allen a lot. I think he has a lot of upside. He's proven to me that he's a learner. When you look at his years at Kentucky, he's continued to get better and better. However, I'm still the camp that Nick Bosa is the number 1 overall pick.
I think in terms of rookie of the year, it does kind of matter
Quarterback.
where they go. Well, I'm sure he means defensive rookie of the year to qualify. But I think it does matter where you end up going. Either way, he's definitely going to be in consideration there. All right, folks, again, type AB in the comment section if you want a free Antonio Brown jersey. Make sure you're subscribed, youtube.com/Raiders Report. Mitch, you did it. How you feeling? You never really answered where this ranks in terms of your life accomplishments.
It's definitely up there. It's definitely higher than the 6 beers in 6 minutes.
No doubt. You outpaced yourself by a full minute the first time around.
I've been training. I've been working out a little bit, and I've been doing that. But guys, I want to know what jerseys you want me to give away.
Yeah.
We're getting really close to 15K. Once we get to 20K, maybe I'll do another little bit of a giveaway. If you guys aren't already subscribed, make sure you please do. YouTube.com/Raiders Report, the #1 Raiders channel on YouTube. Again, I appreciate everybody who tuned in. We're going to be giving away more jerseys, so make sure you guys subscribe below.